Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be learning how to draft and cut a female waistcoat pattern. It will sound like something I'm interested to learn. Keep on watching and let's get started. Two souls colliding. We shared the pieces of ourselves. Welcome back guys. Now this is very simple to draft. So you're going to draw your shoulder line, then you place your tape, come down by your bust point, come down by your waistline and the length of your top, okay? So after marking mine, I will rule out a straight line across. After marking my straight line, I'm going to level. So I have my bust point here, I have my waistline and I have my top length. Next, divide your nipple to nipple by 2. Mine is 7 inch, half of it is 3.5. I mark this on the bust point, waistline, and top length. So on the waistline, I subtract half an inch on both sides. This is for that intake. And I also connect like so. Okay. So once I'm through with this, next thing I want to do is to mark half of the shoulder circumference plus half an inch stitching allowance. I'll come down by my armhole depth of 7.5 inch. You can also call it the chest line. I went ahead to mark. So after marking, I labeled as chest line and shoulder line. So at the shoulder line, I came inside by 3.5 inch for my neck width. I came down by 1 inch for shoulder slope. So I will just go ahead and connect my armhole curve. If you are following my channel, you would know the inches I took to get my armhole curve, okay? At the chest line, you're going to divide your bust circumference by 4. You mark it, then add your 1.5 inch for stitching allowance. On the waistline, you're going to divide your waist circumference by 4. Mark it, add your 1.5 inch for stitching allowance, and replace 1 inch for the dart intake, okay? So go ahead and connect like so. After doing this, you're going to come down by 1.5 inch for your neck depth of the back piece, okay? So I'm cutting the back piece. I supposed to say this in the beginning, but I forgot. So I'll just let you know that this back piece. After cutting the back piece, I'm going to cut the front piece. So if you are making your dart, you're going to come down by 7 inch. Then you make your dart from the 7 inch to your top length, okay? So this is how it goes. You're going to start making your dart from that point, just so like so. Okay, so I'll label as back. Next thing is to cut the front piece. For the front piece, my pattern paper is on a fold. So what I want to do is to first mark 1.5 inch for button allowance. If you don't want to add buttons to it, you can add zipper to it, okay? So after marking, guys, this was what I had. So the next thing I did was to place the back piece. You can see how I placed it. I'll go ahead and trace the front piece, okay? I'll use the back piece to trace the front piece. So after tracing, guys, I'm going to come down by my waistline of 15 inch, and I'll use my ruler to make a straight line. I'll also label as waistline so you don't get confused. Okay, so I'm also going to come down by 9.5 for the bust point. I'll go ahead and connect like so, and I'll label as bust point. So once I'm through with this, next thing I want to do now is to include the dart intake. So for the dart, you already know what to do. Divide your nipple to nipple by 2, mark half of it, make a straight line just like this, and come outside by half an inch on both sides of the waistline. Go ahead and connect like so. Can you see what I'm doing here? Do yours like this. So once you're through with this, guys, you will have something looking like this. Okay, so the next thing you want to determine now is the neck depth of your front piece. So for me, I came down by 8 inch, and for the neck width, it's 3.5, or you mark 3 inch. It depends on what you want. So I'll just go ahead, I'll connect from there to that zip or button allowance that I marked. Okay, so from the center front, you're going to come up by 4 inch, and also mark 3 inch for the wideness. You can see how where I placed my tape. So after marking, I'm going to connect from that point to the area I marked 4 inch. Okay, so I'll connect like so. Can you see what I did here in a slant form? On the side, you're going to come down by 1.5 inch. After marking, I'm going to make this curve. Okay, you're going to draw your curve like this. Then once you are through with that, go ahead and cut it out. Okay, this is very simple to cut. All right, just go ahead and cut it out like so. So after cutting, guys, you can see what I have here. I labeled as front. So the next thing you want to do now is to bring your back pattern paper, then place the front pattern paper on it. So go ahead and achieve the curve for the back pattern. You know we did not add any curve while drafting the front pattern. So after cutting it out, guys, you can see what I have here. So for the front pattern, I'm going to just place it like this. So you have something looking like this after cutting yours. Okay, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.